hope you all had a lovely dinner. I know I was with the VIPs. We had excellent dinner and conversations over there, so I hope you guys did too. Of course, now we're going over the hate comments, and it's important to do this because of the fact that everybody has haters, and haters are gonna hate no matter what. No matter what you do. GM Skeptic, he has haters. Thomas has haters. Telltale has haters. People that are the most innocuous YouTubers out there that do not actually become aggressive in the videos have haters that say some horrible things. And they're not constructive. These are the kind of comments that you can brush off, and you should. And it's very important, at least in my view, that we show how we can just write off these comments and be able to laugh at them. That's one of the big hurdles that I had to overcome when I was becoming a creator, was how to look at these comments and know that they're not correct. That, them calling me fat boy, it shouldn't affect me emotionally or anything like that. And so one of the ways I deal with it is by reading them in a big, big voice and, reading them verbatim. So, you have to let them roll off of you. You have to not let them affect you emotionally in any way. And like I said, it helps reading in a very ignorant voice and reading them verbatim.
Scream all caps.
Scream all. That's the important part. Okay, scream all caps. I'll try not to blow your ears out, but but the point is that they should be laughed at. All right. So family friendly, of course. So we've taken out some things. So we've taken out some things. So somebody give me an adverb.
Wait. I'm going to look like a girl to be there. No.
Okay, maybe I'll just try to wing it so that you guys can get the hang of it first. Thanks for telling me exactly how the world screwing works. And the non-meaning to everything. You are clearly an incredibly intelligent, near omnipotent human being. I bow to your superior wisdom and knowledge. Big boy off toss pot? Wait, that wasn't a verb. What's a verb? Spicy. Spicy. Swim off, toss pot. It is scum like you with your arrogant, opinionated bollocks that makes me want to happily garrot the neo-atheist scum around me. If you weren't so bloody precious and condescending, always using extreme examples, perhaps we could talk. But since we cannot, I look to the time when religious crazies take up arms and actively call you wankers. The Muslims will do it, so you better think about converting. Write it on yourself. It is called good old-fashioned hubris. Alright, so the next part of this is to guess who this was actually to. It's one of our creators that's here. So I want to know, who do you guys think that this was made to?
GMS.
There's not enough. There's not enough.
GMS or you?
Way to go, GM Skeptic. You've won 10 God points.
They don't exist.
They don't. They're worth about as much as a view for God's Not Dead. What?
I viewed Hugo and Jake watching it. Does that count?
No, that doesn't count. All right, so This is the first full video I've been able to stomach of you without throwing up in my mouth. You're a
Awesome.
possum, dude.
That's Southern coming out.
Exactly what I was
The squirrel you set on camera after Madison left shows how disingenuous you are. Calling her out for double standards and claiming to know her motivations for the things she said. I hope people wake up to what this is that you're doing. Look at the joy and enthusiasm she showed versus your stoic, empty, dull responses. What would you rather be?
Who would you
Oh, who? Sorry. Who would you rather be? Anybody want to take a guess as to who this was made to?
Anthony.
Thomas, you're not stoic. It's Thomas.
They probably don't even know.
Anthony Magnabosco.
Wait a minute. Has he done anything that controversial?
No, see, that's the thing. He hasn't.
He made people think the horror.
Remember, it's controversial to ask questions with these kind of religious ideologies. All right, here we go. Creator. You fluffy bunny! Far left, mental ear, grandeur, self-claimed, supposedly, am above God. You atheists, I guess are gonna accept the mark of the beast 666. Casey! Mark of the beast.
Iron Maiden.
Alright, here we go. I do want to point out, this is the first one we haven't had to replace with nouns, adjectives, and adverbs. Dude, you suck. Find something productive to do with your time. Negative loser. They aren't hurting anyone. If you want to be one, be one. If not, move in with your meaningless, insignificant little life.
Move in.
Telltale. Just for reference, Telltale never smiles in a picture. So he feels that it shows weakness. Much like white shirt. Here we go. I had to actually find a picture. This isn't the actual person's picture, but it would be hilarious if it was. I would dub this guy a troll if he had this picture, but I digress. I guess my fate suggested this video because I watch WLC videos. I'm glad to say this creator has barely any followers. He has no idea what he's talking about. A man who has multiple degrees and is a polite, loving person versus a hateful, masked man with no philosophical or theological degrees. It's far too easy to know which to listen to. Zod. It's kind of easy, the whole mask thing.
We need static.
Okay, so not every picture of that guy is going to be Zod. This video is a disgrace. You need to do community service after this try. You can start by deleting this garbage.
Yeah.
Thomas! So, I don't know, Thomas, did you delete that garbage? Can we all just marvel at the headshot here?
If anyone wants to mirror that video on their channel, you're more than welcome to. Oh,
this one's one's awesome. The name I blocked out, which I think that I forgot to block out. I'm sorry about that. But
Step away from the microphone on this one.
yeah, I'll do this number. But this guy had a very Jesus-y name. I'll just say that. Okay, he was Team Jesus. Ah, shit. Read it anyway. Just damn it. Darn it. Family friendly. You just keep on proving how dumb and sparkly you are. You deny reality and truth. Alternative meds are better for you than the drugs Big Pharma makes. You just keep on proving you atheists are total. What? What?
Lit liquor.
Lit liquor! None of you atheists are true skeptics. You are no skeptic. You are nothing but a low IQ coward. But I love the use of low down there as if like there was a low before there's a Lowe's and GM Skeptic got his degree at the low. Oh, fuck me. So, I mean, darn me. I can destroy this video completely in 2 seconds whenever I feel like it. So, Anthony, did he destroy it in 2 seconds? Oh, yeah, whenever he wanted to. I mean, at his leisure. Pepperoni, shut the sky up. No? Shut the noun up. It would give away the creator. Who's the creator? Yeah. The first one was female dog, if you wanted to know. The other one was coitus. All right, these are particularly fun because you got to go loud and then soft and then loud again. Wrong, the atheist dude makes himself out to be a complete Oh, I missed that one. Dips evolution is not real. Sorry to the venue for having dipshit in there. What? Oh, no, he's totally rational. What you talking about? So, who do we want to guess? Huh? That's a good point. I'm wondering what he changed. He probably changed that H to be lower. Just to throw us off. Like, how are you going to read that, huh? Bacon boy. Me? Yeah. Oh, it's got a second part. I forgot. Creator. No, you are. You have to be a total moron to be an atheist. That woman is telling the truth. Wow. I don't know why there's a semicolon. Like usual, the atheist loser lies his pop rocks off. You guys have nothing to prove. Evolution. Period question for some reason. You ain't worship evolution, and evolution is your religion, / You are unwilling to face reality that evolution is a lie. You foolishly believe that everything came from nothing. Who wants to guess the creator? Telltale. Huh? Oh, yeah, I didn't put any of mine in here. They are not family friendly. Much more so than these guys. Okay, plus, I mean, I do this every week on my channel on Wednesdays, so I feel like giving other creators the time of day is kind of warranted. Murdering you would give me meaning. Murdering you would give me meaning.
So he capitalized you, so does that mean he means this person is God?
Maybe. So who do you guys think it is? Holy Kool-Aid. One day, creator, you will be able to interview demons in hell as they burn you and laugh at you for being such a good disciple of theirs. Payback is coming. Anybody want to venture a guess? Anthony. Interviewing demons in hell. How do you know you're in hell? This one's okay. So bear with me on this one. You, sir, are a total waste of time. What he is saying when you're born into a religion or accept this thing, accept it on your own and brainwashed. It's the only way and the only truth, and you give time, money, and thinking to accept their way. They're the wrong there. And then when questions arise with a Z, and they can't be answered, or you're wrong, encourage, not encourage, not to think for yourself, and then you find it to be a lie. The damage is so severe that you can't believe anybody anymore or trust anyone. You start to not believe in anything. You are corrupted so deeply, it's hard. Notice the lack of punctuation. Well, I know it's a really long comment. You know how long-winded they are. You are so corrupted so deeply, it's hard to find your way back, but I could see that you are so in that you could not figure that out. Mormonism isn't right. Some church you show up at every other Sunday when you feel like it, or you tithe here and there. They don't want you really other literature. They want you reading your Bible, Book of Mormon. They have people coming to your house to check up on you. They made all kinds of rules that are not biblical. And once you're completely broken, they start to indoctrinate you. And I don't even know what that is. You come across, it was 2 U's. I didn't repeat myself. Come across inconsistency, don't worry about it, so that's why ignorant scumbag.
So just for the record, there are 10 and or contractions in there. And there is one period in the middle of that entire thing.
Telltale?
I was wanting to say the entire time, sir, is there a question?
Zod had some good ones. I know. Creator, you just... What? Crocs? You just Crocs, sucker, that's all. The original one was a male chicken. Yes. This is a screen cap. So do you guys want to guess before I hair click it again? Who do you think this is? Casey! Wow! Get the truck over it. It has been 10 years. You are like a guy that just can't get over that one girl. Move on, you got hurt, so what? Dwelling on it for the rest of your life will not make you more happy. Seems like you are still hung up on everything, including that girl. So salty. And with Snapchat, are you slow? Telltale atheist. All right, so apparently I did this one out of order. Let's see. I think I still have the comment in. Thank you, Time Mafia. Holy Kool-Aid, you sound like an uneducated fool with all due respect. See, that one has a nice turn to it.
Bless their heart.
All right. Jesus Christ. We need to get it. Should I go ahead and read this one or get to the love comments? No? We don't have the time? Okay. So this was Zod. Big, long, screaming list and a couple verbs in there. Okay, love comments. So, for every 10 hateful comments, we do get some love comments. People that we have personally affected or have inspired in some way. And these comments are how we as creators know that we are having an impact on people. These are comments that we get in either emails or on our videos or other things that we do, and it's just really awesome to hear it. And reading the hate comments, like we've done here, as funny as it is great for managing that destructive nature of the internet. But the reading of the love comments is how we need to know that we need to keep doing what we're doing, and they drive us to continue. I know me personally, every time I get a comment like what you're going to see here, which I do have a comment in here, whenever I get those kind of comments, it reminds me that, however many views I get or whatever, doesn't matter. It just matters that I am having an effect on people. And I really appreciate it when people comment like that. All right, so the first one's from Anthony. I wish I ran into someone like you, Anthony, when I was a Christian. I feel like my deconversion would have gone a lot smoother. It took me over the course of about 5 years to wake up one day and realize, wow, I'm an atheist. I'm still in my angry atheist stage, and so it's hard for me to not go off on my family and friends. Don't worry, I've been able to control myself. I haven't even told any family members yet. I will when I'm no longer angry. Seeing your videos and your genuine interactions is extremely helpful when I'm thinking about how I'm going to tell my family, and the kinds of questions I will ask when they want to talk about it. Thank you for doing what you are doing. This interaction with Michaela made me tear up. These are the kinds of conversations I want to have. So thank you, Anthony, for doing what you do. GM Skeptic, Sparkly. In a strange, selfish way, this makes your channel even more comforting. Sometimes it feels like all these incredible YouTubers have it all figured out and are the leaders of making atheism accepted in the US, which is great, but not very relatable. But then Apologia has to drive his children to church, and you aren't fully out to your friends, and it's nice to know I'm not alone. I mean, obviously, I'm not alone, or I'm not, and it'd be better if I was for everyone else. But anyways, stay strong. Know that there are so many great people here for you, and so many who look up to you. You've got this. P.S. I'm the atheist homeschooler guy from Twitter you replied to the other day. So thank you, GM Skeptic, for doing what you do. This is me. A little narcissistic, I know, to have me in here, but it was a good comment. Bro, I was raised Catholic, and I'm definitely atheist as an adult. Watching your channel has allowed me to defend myself with great arguments against my family, who are all very mad at me right now. Thanks, GE. I hope I didn't contribute to them being mad at you, but, I mean, I really appreciate this kind of comment, and through the Facebook page, I get a lot of similar comments that I've had this kind of effect on people. And so I'm just grateful that I can have a positive effect on even one person. All my love for this video. It's so easy to forget there's other people with these feelings, not spoken, but in their chest, punching outwards. This is going to help someone, at least one person. That's enough. So that was KC. So thank you, KC, for doing what you do. Here's from Telltale. Hi, I just found your channel. Wow, I am so happy. I was raised in a Seventh-day Adventist cult. It was horrible. I remember feeling so alone and scared. I was so scared all the time. As an adult, I suffer from anxiety and depression. I still feel unsure if leaving was the right thing to do. The JWs have been studying with me for about a year. At first, the JWs ladies seemed so loving, caring, and happy. I thought I had made some great friends. I accepted a lot of their beliefs without any questions. It was so easy to slip back into a cult lifestyle. And after I had known my whole life, it felt so familiar. It wasn't till I started to go to Kingdom Hell that started to get that sinking gut reaction that things were very wrong. When I learned about shunning, it made me sick. I have a 3-year-old who is my life. I would die before I let some elders tell me I can't see my child or my family ever again. I started to research JWs and found channels like yours. I truly believe that your courage to speak honestly about your own experiences have saved me and my baby girl from a lifetime of fear, sadness, isolation, pain, and heartache. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wish you a wonderful day. So, thank you, Telltale, for what you do. So this is for Holy Kool-Aid, which, damn it. Thank you. Yes, this is from the Godless Iowan. He does a blog called The Weekend Tube, and he did one special for Faithless Forum this year. And this is him on the Atheist State of the Union that Thomas did. This is the video that made me a content creator on YouTube. I watched this, looked at Mrs. Snarky, and said it's time for me to tell the world my story. 9 days later, I was on YouTube. So Holy Kool-Aid holds the distinction of being the voice that led me out of the darkness of sorts. And since then, I have made so many friends and learned so much. I wouldn't be making videos if it wasn't for this video, and for that, I will always be thankful for Holy Kool-Aid. So thank you, Thomas. This is for Prophet Azad, and it's going to pop in on the side, so I'm not going to click. Prophet Azad, I just found your channel by way of the Alabama Slam of Godless Engineer. I can't write the words to express how impressive your work is. Wow. I would say you're in the same sphere as Hitch, Dennett, and the like. Please continue and prosper. So definitely Prophet Azad, thank you. All right, and that's it for the comments. I hope that you guys appreciated it. This is the first time I've actually spoke anything, and I'm really glad that I was able to do this. I'm glad you guys found it funny, because for the longest time I didn't think I was. So, anyways, we're going to be continuing on to the next thing, and I believe it's a panel that I'm moderating, and so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day.